Hey, this is Alan. Just got back from Nashville, Tennessee, where Brett Eastman and I participated in the National Religious Broadcasters Convention. Now, I'm not a broadcaster, but I am religious, so maybe that qualified me to be there. You can see by how I look and how I sound that I'm not on television or radio. I usually stick to print, but I'm making an exception today. The event was held at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel. Now, the last time I was at Opryland, it was an amusement park. Now it's a shopping mall, but it was an amusement park. I was 12 years old. It was 1976. So now there's a mall there, but the Wabash Cannonball is no more. You can't ride a roller coaster there. But we were there at the event, visiting with various pastors and speakers, talking about possible partnerships and what we could do to help them develop curriculum or do production, that sort of thing. But what really impressed me was the exchanges I had with the hotel staff over the course of the couple of days we were there. They had the standard thing you would find at any hotel, bellmen out in the front. They were ready to take your bags and valets to park your cars and that sort of thing. People at the front desk to check you in. All of that was standard. But the thing that was exceptional to me was you couldn't stand looking at a map up on the wall very long before someone would approach you and say, "Can I help you find something?" Now, I thought maybe they just hired this group of roving people that went around the building trying to find people that were lost in this labyrinth of a complex and point them in the right direction. So one particular day, I was trying to find a ballroom to meet up with Brett Eastman and Philip Jackson from World Outreach Church. They were sitting in an interview with Dr. Ben Carson and Eric Metaxas. So I was completely lost. I'm standing at the map. I had just figured out where I was on the map, but I couldn't figure out where I was going, which is an issue. And a gentleman named Jim came up to me and said, "Hey, can I help you find out where you're going?" I told him I need this, Ballroom A, Delta Ballroom A or something. And he said, "Let me walk you over there because that's a little hard to explain." And so as we were walking, I discovered a couple of things about Jim. One was that Jim was the head of construction for the Gaylord Opryland Hotel. He was not a designated direction giver. He was not guest services. He was the head of construction. So every bit of roofing, every bit of carpet, every bit of remodeling and redecorating and everything was under his purview. And on this particular occasion, he was walking me over. Now, what better person to walk me over than the guy that knew every inch of the building? And sure enough, as we approached closer and closer, I realized that short of a GPS, I was not going to find this ballroom on my own. And so Jim walked me. I said, just curious. I said, "How much do you walk in a day?" Because I was getting a pretty good workout in the couple of days that I was there. And he showed me his pedometer on his wrist, and he said actually that he averaged about 9 miles a day. So he got me right up to where I needed to go. I thanked him. He had gone the extra mile or the extra 9, and I found the place that I was at. And I thought, people were so friendly and warm, but it was something more than I'm paid to be friendly and warm. There was something in the culture of this organization that went above and beyond. Walking to my car at the end of the event, getting ready to go to the airport, another hotel employee was walking out to, I'm assuming, to her car, and said, "How did you enjoy your stay?" And was genuine and warm. And I thought, what do we do at church? We have these greeters that are stationed at doors and handing out bulletins, and sometimes we have a lot of greeters, but it seems a bit put on. It seems a bit forced at times. And yet here were people, they were employees, but offering help. And I thought, what if that was our approach on Sunday morning? That we were so glad that somebody was there that we decided to go the extra mile or 9 for them, and to make sure that they felt welcome and make sure that they had the directions that they needed. Just a thought.